thanks for sitting down with me today. I'm really looking forward to this conversation and learning more about your journey back to NetEffect and into your new role as service manager. I looked at your resume. You've had a fascinating career from your time in the Air Force to leading engineering and IT teams across multiple companies. I really want to take the chance today to explore that path, hear what brought you back, and learn more about your vision moving forward. How does that sound to you?
That sounds great.
Awesome. Well, great to get us started here. Can you provide our clients and other listeners with some of your background through a brief walkthrough of your career path and what led you to this role as service manager?
Sure. So right out of high school, I went and I joined the Air Force. I worked as a mechanic that specialized in the weapon systems of airplanes. Through that experience, I got to do a couple of really, really fun things up to and including working on B-1s, F-15s, and I got to work with higher headquarters. So as part of the F-35 and F-22 acquisition programs, I actually worked with Congress on a couple of those things and our sale of the F-16s to Saudi Arabia. So it wasn't just turning wrenches all the time, even though that was the majority of my career. I've been in computers since I was about 6 years old is when I built my first computer. I started programming when I was 7. I built my first robot when I was 8. So I've always really enjoyed computers and sort of the IT world. After I got out of the service, I had the opportunity to go and work in physical security. So doing a lot of similar technical tasks, but specifically around access control systems, card reader systems, camera systems, and locksmithing, a few other things. From there, after working at that, I ended up starting my own company in partnership with a few of my buddies doing some of those same things. Did that for a while, worked with a couple of very, very small MSPs, all here in Las Vegas, helping them with vision, mission, documentation, process, procedure. So I've had one foot in the physical security world and one foot in the IT world for the last 14 years almost, since getting out of the service. Hopped back and forth to a couple of different places and worked in small business consulting, helping to develop mission, vision, values, business plans. Again, a lot of documentation, a lot of procedure and paperwork. I love SOPs and standard processes. It's something that I just really enjoy. And so got the opportunity to work with a lot of really, really good mentors that taught me a ton about leadership and management and working with a team. Ended up working at NetEffect as a technician for about 18 months, I think, underneath Dave and Christina there. Then had the very exciting opportunity to go work as the director of engineering and IT for a computer manufacturer in the physical security space here in Las Vegas. And really got a chance to spread my wings as a team manager and running a international team of over 25 people across all kinds of time zones and cultures and disciplines. From there, it just turned out that it wasn't going to work between us for me to continue in that role between that and the tariffs. Financially, it just didn't make a whole ton of sense. So I left there and was asked to come back to NetEffect as the service manager, which was, I guess, part of the overall plan the first time I was here to get moved into that role. And I've been here for the last, since July, and it's now October. So June, and it's now October. So 4 months, thereabouts, really being heavily trained by Christina in a variety of management, communication, active listening techniques, just to really allow me to help build up our team here.
So it sounds like you've held a lot of roles and had some really good experiences. What made you want to come back to the NetEffect family? What do you like about working with NetEffect?
It is always refreshing to work at an organization that truly believes in their hearts, souls, and minds in what they do and how they serve others. NetEffect has continued to follow their core values for the last 25 years in the Las Vegas Valley, truly serving those around them, not only to our customers and our clients, but also in the ways that we support and grow and mentor our staff and work together as a team on things. It's something that's very rare out in the real world, and means I can truly believe it when I say that we provide the absolute best in IT support services, because we do. We provide the best in how we treat each other, how we work with each other, how we work with our customers and our clients, and our partners across everything that we do. I can go to bed I can go home to my family every night knowing that what I did every day and what the team did every day is held to the highest standards of teamwork and service and trust, and we are constantly pursuing being growth-minded and innovating in everything that we do. And those aren't just platitudes either. They're things that we actually talk about every day with everyone on our team, and we work very hard to demonstrate in everything from how we reset a password to how we design and price new projects, how we support customers, how we walk them through issues when there's a cybersecurity incident or when we need to get involved to help with vendor management, and make sure that everything works so that our customers can be truly productive in what they're good at doing.
Looking back at your time away from NetEffect, what have you learned in those different roles that you've brought back with you to share with the team?
So in my time stepping away from NetEffect, it has reinforced and expanded on what I had learned prior to joining NetEffect, about how to work with people from different cultures and different walks of life, and how to listen and communicate, how to help a team that may not have daily interaction really get on the same page and all get moving in the same direction, and how to overcome lots of different kinds of issues to really work together and support one another. I had the opportunity to work with just some really, really fantastic and experienced individuals from the United States, from South America, from Egypt, from Lebanon, just kind of all over the globe, and from a couple of different places in Europe, that really provided me a lot of insight into how to have passion for what we do, how to work with others that don't hear the same passion or look at things the same way, how to find their passion and help align it to what the common goal and what we're commonly trying to accomplish is. So bringing that back to the team here, Christina, Dave, Chris, Shelley have done an amazing job over the years, really building a team and building, around our core values and around our mission and our vision, and just being able to come back and add to that and build upon the work that they've been doing in a role that really dedicates my time to both our technicians and to our customers in ways that we weren't able to do before.
You've had a lot of very unique experiences and perspectives to bring back with you. Were there any pivotal moments or challenges that shaped the leadership style you're going to bring into this role?
At one point, I was managing a team of 21 individuals and it was a global team. So there were only 2 of those people that were actually in the building with me. Everyone else was in completely different time zones from myself and from each other, and came from a huge variety of backgrounds. Different nations, different cultural backgrounds. That was a learning experience, and it's kind of a pivotal moment, really trying to figure out how do I get a solid Midwesterner who's heavy IT to communicate well and understand what a more entry-level technician from India is trying to communicate, with all of the cultural barriers, all of the divergent backgrounds, very little common ground. How do we bring those people together so that they can build and work with each other and stretch towards our common goals?
Yeah, it sounds like you have a very strong foundation to build on of bringing people together. Especially now that you're back with the team, I want to explore how you plan to do that in NetEffect. Let's talk about some of your early wins or initiatives that you're proud of since returning. Can you share some of that with us?
My role is a little more unique than we thought it would be, for a couple of reasons. One, because I was a tier 3 technician here and work hand in glove with just about everybody else on the team, but as a true peer and a technician, they trust and believe in me and in my technical background and my ability to make a lot of technical decisions and understand and communicate those to people who are not technical. You couple that with the management side and the leadership side of things that now upper management has entrusted to me, and it allows my particular role and position to be a lot more agile and flexible in how we approach things and work through things a lot more quickly. We used to have to spend a lot of time figuring out what the technical issue was, then bring it to leadership, explain to them in a way that everyone could understand what was going on technically, and then have leadership explain what was going on the customer or client side that may have impacted those decisions along the way. Because I sit in the middle of that and have experience on both sides, our ability as an organization to move a little faster, respond better, and work better with customers has increased. We've seen that in our reviews that we love getting from our customers. Those have continued to increase much faster than we expected. And we're seeing how that affects the team a lot in our internal interviews and surveys that we conduct to gauge the temperature of the team. How much are they trusting their manager? How much do they feel like they are getting the recognition they deserve? How much do they see us following our core processes and our core values? How much would they encourage people to join the NetEffect team either as an employee or as a partner, client, customer, or vendor? All of those have increased. And that just demonstrates the level of trust that the team is able to have in each other. That is due in no small part to leadership bringing in a service manager. Kind of to help set the stage with that a little bit, we haven't had a service manager at NetEffect for a very long time. And the service managers that we have had over the history of the organization have been short-lived, largely because they're just the wrong person for the seat, or the seat was wrong at the time. Given our history and where we are and where we're going, now is the right time for us to truly expand into having this role. And I'm very honored and excited to be filling it for the organization, and just seeing how that has been positively impacting the team, even in small ways, in how we get along together, things we do outside of work together, interactions we have. And anyone who works in customer service knows that the better supported and entrusted and empowered your customer service representatives are, the better the customer service is and the more that can be done on behalf of the customer.
That's really exciting to hear. You're already making a meaningful impact since you've been back. What I'd love to hear more about is what motivates you on the day-to-day. What puts a smile on your face when you know that you've done a job well done?
The biggest thing that drives me is being able to mentor my team members. Because of the complexities of technical issues and customer service, I cannot be a you go and do this, you do this, direct, command leader and manager like I was able to do in the service. It's very, very different. It has to be collaborative. We have to work together through things and really be partners, right? My role is to help remove roadblocks and empower people and figure out how can we get them to do more? How can we help them do more? So for me, when I am able to guide and really like mentor and help professionally and personally develop team members, that's what drives me. That's what helps me smile at the end of the day. When someone's having, a new kid and wondering how on earth do you sleep through the night and get them to take care of the things. Well, we all know that for those of us that have children, we all know that having new children in the household is incredibly disruptive, and you're tired at work, you're unfocused, all of those sorts of things, and your personal life just feels in shambles. Well, I have 5 children and have raised all of them. So being able to share what helped me and my wife through those learning experiences and seeing that make an impact on somebody else's life. I've had really, really good times in my life. I've had really dark times in my life. I've been able to share in those sorts of events with my friends and mentors. And so being able to bring some of those lessons and opportunities forward to the team so that everyone's not alone and doesn't have to try to figure out how to get through something on their own, but can learn from opportunities or mistakes that other people have made. Really, like, that's a huge difference. We're not just getting the tickets done. We're not just handling problems and fixing things as they arise. We're really building and growing team members so that they can reach their full potential as individuals, as professionals, as members of the community. There are a number of volunteer efforts that we have here, and just opportunities like that. So really being able to do that, I don't know if that answers the question well, but being able to help grow people and see them mature and flourish and kind of, in a cheesy way, blossom in what they're doing and who they are. That's what motivates me, and that's what drives me every day.
That's a fantastic answer, and I'm sure I can speak accurately for the team here when I say that they're glad to have you here as a mentor and a resource. I am curious, have you had a mentor or a colleague that's had a lasting impression on you in any of your various roles or companies on your career path?
Absolutely. Starting early on, even my drill instructor in basic training in the Air Force was really a fantastic mentor that I almost didn't know I had while I was in basic training. They have to like clamp down a lot, and they have to be very removed from you in order to do their jobs well. But my drill instructor there followed my career in the service and called me up when I got a couple of exciting promotions and opportunities. So he had been tracking that and then followed up with me, and we had just some really fantastic conversations about how to lead in that environment and how to navigate some of that environment. Once I got out of the service, Joel Bastarash, who is the guy that hired me out of the military to work in the physical security industry that I talked about briefly, he was an amazing mentor. He also was a veteran and did the same job for the Navy that I did for the Air Force. So transitioning from civilian to military and from working on airplanes to working on buildings, working with pilots to working with customers, he really helped pull all of that together for me and work me through that. And later on in my career, the opportunity to work with Cameron Javdani, who I've worked with at a couple of different organizations in the physical security manufacturing side of the world. He's just his experience and breadth of knowledge in marketing, in sales, in leadership, from sort of a corporate US perspective as opposed to a small business perspective, has been instrumental in growing me. And then here twice now, Dave Rounds and Christina, both are, Christina is like pouring her knowledge and experience into me as fast as she thinks that I can actually act on it and grow with it. And that has made a massive impact in my professional life and in my personal life. Just how I work with people, how I communicate, even down to how I talk to my 6-year-old about whether or not she's going to do school with her mom or not. It's really a great example of how much everyone here at NetEffect is about more than just the job, but really about growing each other and helping each other mature and blossom in everything that we do.
Is there anything that you want to talk about that we haven't gotten to?
We've been in the Las Vegas Valley for 25 years now. We have not expanded truly to the rest of Nevada except where our Las Vegas customers already are. We believe in what Las Vegas is, what it's doing, what it's going to be, and we know that our actions have far more to do with even the economic impact in our city than we can see up front. We primarily work with attorneys, accountants, construction companies, subcontractors of construction companies. So we look at ourselves as taking an active role in building Las Vegas and building our community and our economy, and providing job opportunities to those in our valley through our customers and vendors. More than just getting the simple job of IT done.
This has been a great conversation, Jed. Before we wrap up, is there anything that you'd like to share with the NetEffect team or with our clients about your return and what's ahead? Is there anything that you want to leave with our community and clients for them to know?
Well, I want to just take a moment and thank the NetEffect team. I want to thank everyone on the service desk and everyone at the organization for allowing me to come back, for working with me and helping me grow as I work to help everyone else grow. It is truly a delight to be part of a team that believes in each other and that likes to work together. I can say without a doubt that there is nobody in our office that has anybody on the list of like, I'd rather not talk to that guy. We all work together in really fantastic ways. For our customers, our clients, our community, thank you for letting us serve you. I look forward to the opportunities that we can continue to do so, the opportunities to do it for the very first time. We're always looking to grow and improve. Anything that we can do to help with that, to make our services better, make the partnership between you and us better, let us know. Give us a call, drop us an email, walk into our office and have a conversation with us. We cannot do this on our own, and that doesn't make any sense at all to even try. We really want to partner with everybody. The more we know about each other and the more we trust each other, the better we each can make decisions on each other's behalf.
Great. Thanks again, Jed. It's been awesome hearing your story and learning more about the journey that brought you back with us. And I'm excited to see what's next for you and what's next for your team.